Fuck yeah. Kiss the Cobra, baby. Kings looking good. Two in a row against a very good Minnesota Wild team. Pittsburgh Steelers winning. All is good in the world of Earl in the house. I hope you guys had a good weekend. And here's to the start of another week. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Had a good comedy show last night. Actually had two good comedy shows in a row. Saturday night at the Comedy Store. And then last night in Long Beach at Alex's bar. So I see we have some very unfunny trolls in the stream tonight. It's a little early, but keep trying. I let you guys say whatever you want to say in here, so keep trying. You'll throw out maybe one or two more unfunny lines, and then just shut up, hit the like and subscribe button, and enjoy the show. Shandy Girl in the house. What's up? Welcome from Australia, from down under. I get heckled every now and then, not too often, but from time to time, especially since I go on pretty late at the Comedy Store. People are drunk, they're coked up, they're a little more confident in their comedy abilities, but they kind of forget that I've got the microphone that's amplified throughout the room, so I'm going to win. Yes, thank you, Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi Protege was there in the house. So we are back for more. That Steeler game was crazy. I mean, I can't recall the last time Boswell missed a field goal or extra point. This guy hits 60-yarders like they're extra points. So for him to miss an extra point, mind-blowing. And, I feel bad for the young Ravens kicker. A 44-yarder's not exactly a gimme. But, the pressure. When Boswell is feeling the pressure, and that's what that is. Boswell missing the extra point, that's the enormity of the game. And if Boswell's feeling pressure, you can imagine what a 24-year-old kid, rookie, like he's going to get lambasted in Baltimore. But he's not why they lost the game. The guy falling down against Calvin Austin, that's just bad luck. Austin made a quick move, and 99 times out of 100, that player, the cornerback, is not going to fall down. But, the Steelers, Rodgers still got it. I'll tell you that much. And that's without DK Metcalf. Now, they're going to have a tough time against Houston because Houston's pass rush is insane. And Rodgers ain't exactly mobile. But, I think the way around that is quick passes. Quick 5, 7, 8-yard routes to Metcalf and to Scantling. And, they're also missing Darnell Washington, which is huge. But, Freiermuth is very capable, and Jonnu Smith is, if you're going to miss Washington, those are outside of Kelsey, probably the two tight ends I'd want. Maybe Kittle, too. So, oh, that's cool. Listen, Boswell's probably the best kicker in the league. So to lose a game on an extra point, like I'm telling you, he hasn't missed an extra point in like 4 fucking years. So that's why I don't think people should be too hard on the Baltimore kicker. If a veteran like Boswell is feeling the pressure, imagine what a 24-year-old rookie's feeling. So, you can make an argument the Steelers shouldn't have won that game, but you know what? They did, and now they play Houston and Pittsburgh. That's key. And, they just have to figure out a way to deal with the pass rush of Houston because Rodgers isn't mobile. He's not, like, completely a slug, but, they've got to. And with Metcalf back, that's huge. Darnell Washington has a broken arm, so I think he's done for the year, which is really unfortunate. You should go on Rogan's podcast. I wish it was that easy. I would love to go on Rogan's podcast. And he has asked me once before to do it, and then we just got our wires crossed, let's just say. Um, I mean, and he also has something wrong with his left hand. You could tell he was in pain. I mean, listen, he may not be the most personable guy in the world. I mean, I met him once at Roast Battle in Montreal. He was kind of a dick, to be honest, but um, you know, is it easy to fix football? I mean, I think for bookies and people in the mob, you pay a guy to drop a pass. I mean, you pay a quarterback to throw an interception, but like, I mean, I think now it's pretty hard. Is it impossible? No, it's not. I mean, look at the NBA betting scandal. You got a coach, a major coach, get caught in it. So it's probably easier for coaches, to get to a coach and say, hey, sit Aaron Rodgers in the fourth quarter or sit, you know, whoever in this quarter. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I met him at Roast Battle in Montreal. I don't think he really thought the show was funny, which is fine. A lot of people didn't or don't. But, I was excited because I'm a football fan. But I love it. I love it. I won my fantasy football league 3 years in a row. So I was pretty happy about that because, California Angels against Baltimore. Because I did it in a very weird way. Like I would draft a kicker first. Nobody drafts kickers first. Like I would draft Boswell over like Tom Brady or um, Terrell Davis. Because kickers, there's two or three, and then there's the rest. The rest are all pretty much the same. So, um, most people thought I was crazy. So I would get the kicker I wanted always. And when I won my league 3 years in a row, it was Mike Vanderjack of the Colts. He was unbeatable. So, and then I had Terrell Davis one year as my running back, Curtis Martin. And I always drafted a good tight end. Tight ends, I mean, Aaron Hernandez was a good player. Well, I don't think Rogan said that, but, I know he liked my roast battles. And he judged my first battle on television, which was kind of cool. I think mine was on spreadsheets too. I mean, it was a 12-person league. We each put in, I think, $200. It was winner take all. Um, and I was really good at it. I know the waiver wire. I made a lot of money on the waiver wire, but I was also completely insane too. I traded Fred Lane literally the day he died because I said, "Oh, he just died," and I think he died saving a. I forget how Fred Lane died, but he was a good running back in the Panthers, and he scored enough where you'd want him on your roster as like a third or fourth option. And then I traded him to a guy in our league. I kind of felt bad about it. Um, so that was, I mean, I played fantasy football like in the mid 90s. So, yes, King's looking good. It's 2 games in a row against a very tough Minnesota Wild team. Kemper played great. My boy Kuzmenko is starting to come around. Byfield looked good tonight. Bobby Bonilla, man, that's a name I have not heard in quite a minute. I think the Pirates are still paying him. Don't they pay him like $2 million a year for like till 2028 or something? Good for Bobby Bo. And I kind of cheated in fantasy football because I get like a guy like Eric Metcalf who played on Atlanta and I think Cleveland, and he was a floater because he played running back and wide receiver, so you could kind of use him in both positions. Um, the Met, so I thought it was the Pirates. I mean, but my problem with fantasy sports is like I'm a huge Steeler fan, so if I had like Tom Brady as my quarterback and he was playing Pittsburgh, I would start to sit players like that in that situation. So I was like, this is too much for me. But I had fun. I mean, the drafts were the best part. The drafts would take like 12 hours because you had to have 12 players on your roster, 12 people in the league. So what is that, 144 selections? And, the draft, it would just take a long time, hours. Yeah, Kaliev, he's got some problems, with some gambling issues. Um, that's a tough one, Kaliev. I thought when the Kings drafted him, he's going to be the next great American goal scorer along with Caulfield. And Caulfield's definitely proven me right. Kaliev just, I don't know. He almost seems like he's autistic just from the way he tapes his stick. That's not a normal tape job. I don't know. I hope he can get his shit figured out. But for a guy who's got to be, 22 years old, maybe around that, he's been on 3 teams already. That's not a good sign. He's been on the Kings, Rangers, and Senators. And I have a feeling Ottawa will not be his last stop ever. So let's see what Kaliev's stats are. I mean, this is a guy who scored, I think, 50 goals back-to-back in juniors, which is kind of rare. So let's see. Stats. All right, let's get to the hockey database. There are a lot of interesting rumors about. Let's go to his Wikipedia page. That's got to be, okay, let's go to stats here. So, all right, that's not a great page. Hockey Rom. Let's see. Okay, Arthur Kaliev career stats, ESPN.com. Right. Second round pick number 33. Okay, so here we go. 2021, 1 game, 1 goal scored for the Kings. 21-22, 80 games played, 27 points. Not bad. 2022-23, 28 points, 13 goals. 23-24, 51 games, 7 goals. Last year with the Rangers, 14 games, 3 goals. This year in Ottawa, 2 games, no goals, 1 assist. Career, 204 games, 38 goals, 38 assists. -10, so not horrible for a guy who's pretty much a power play guy. So, he's just one of those, I don't know. He just hasn't put it together yet. He's 24 years old, so a little older than I thought, born in 2001. And we'll see if he can right the ship. I know he was dating an OnlyFans girl who has accused him of financial theft. So that's a little disconcerting that at 24 he's having problems like that already. So hopefully he can get it right because I do think he is. What up, Paul Phillips? What up? We'll see what happens. He's young enough to turn it around, but I know, for example, the end of his Kings career, because I know friends on the team, both on the team and who work in various positions for the team, and they all said the guy's a problem. Nobody liked him. That's not a good sign. So I believe he's autistic. The way he tapes the butt end of his stick, you are autistic. Like it's a whole roll of tape at the end of the stick. I don't know how he plays with this thing. So let me look up hockey database. Hockey DB. Yeah, I mean, he definitely, I think, might be tailor made for the KHL. He'd probably make some good money there. All right, let's. Whoa! Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Let's go see. All right, Arthur Kaliev. Let's see his junior stats. So in 2017, 2018, he played 68 games, 31 goals. In 2018, 2019, 67 games, 51 goals. And in 2019, 20, 57 games, 44 goals. Ontario Reign, he had 40 games, 14 goals. Not bad for his first year pro. And then you guys know the other stats. So, now let's take a look at some of the players drafted after him in the 2019 draft. So 2019. So we have Kaliev drafted at 33. Let's see some of the players drafted after him, if anyone has really come on strong. Not really. Let's see. Nicholas Robertson. So not really. I mean, Kaliev probably has been the best player at that point. I mean, no one really after him has done anything of circumstance. Now, let's see. I know this is probably boring to a lot of you. I apologize. So right now he's with the Belleville. All right. Well, he's doing well in the Belleville Senators. I mean, 25, 26, 33 games played, 21 goals. So hopefully he can right the ship. I mean, I think he leads the team in goals. So that, so we'll see. All right, enough about what about Pell? I mean, Perry's looking good. I mean, he's been very good for the Kings. So, you know, definitely one of the Kings' better signings. Joel Armia, very good signing for the Kings. I mean, I like so far what Ken Holland has done for the Kings. If you look at Ken Holland this year, I mean, he's only been on the job for fucking a year, half of an NHL season. The Perry signing's been great. Armia signing's been great. Dumoulin's played very good. Forsberg, the backup goalie, good. I won't say very good, but pretty good. And I know a lot of people don't like Cody Ceci for, whatever reason, but I don't think he's that bad. I mean, there's a reason every playoff season teams want Cody Ceci. I think he's been good. And re-signing Kuzmenko, I mean, Kuzmenko looked great tonight. So that's 6 free agent signings in 1 year. 5 of the 6 have worked out. In my opinion, 6 of the 6 have worked out. I like CC, but for whatever reason, people don't like him. And in the World Juniors, that just concluded today, Kings draft pick by Ken Holland, Sahar, was voted the best player in the tournament. So I don't know what King fans want from Ken Holland. It's all good. We can talk about anything in here. We can talk wrestling. I mean, you know me, I'm AEW for life, baby. So I'm a Ron Nevison guy to get into music producers now. A lot of people don't like Ron Nevison because they say he over glosses the bands he works with, especially in the 80s. But there's a reason why everyone wanted to work with him in the mid '80s because he was directly responsible for Hearts comeback, and then Kiss did Crazy Nights with him, which most Kiss fans don't like, but that's one of my favorite Crazy Nights Kiss album. Might be my favorite Kiss album. But as Andrew will tell you, yeah, J.J. Moser looked good. Although he kind of pussed out the other night against Ryan Reeves because Moser kept going after Celebrini, and Reeves was like, "I don't think so, bro." So, do we have Spurg Snake in the house? Um, so, welcome, Miss Spurg Snake. If Spurg is in the house, I must say, yes, we do have Spurg Snake in the house, so we can talk Dabbleverse, we can talk all the losers from that world. There's always late breaking news. You guys know me, I'm Dabbleverse adjacent. Yeah, but he's got to realize, he's young in terms of the NHL, but, if you're going to go after the best player on the Sharks repeatedly, I get that, but you got to answer the bell. It'd be the same thing if, like, I don't know, if, I'm trying to think of someone I don't know the Sharks roster that well, but if someone on the Sharks was going after, Kucherov, multiple times, and that guy has to answer the bell. So, yeah, Phil Collins was a great drummer. I mean, he's no Tony Thompson, but I mean, who is the great Tony Thompson of Chic? And he was going to be the drummer in the Zeppelin reunion, but I believe he got into, well, really any player, but especially, in the Sharks case, obviously Celebrini. And Rudy Baga's in the house, so we absolutely can talk Dabbleverse. I know Rudy Baga is a Dabbleverse provocateur. I mean, there's many great drummers. I mean, this could be a conversation that. Who was the guy who played briefly in Dire Straits? That guy was fucking awesome, man. Was it Terry Williams? Um, let me see. I mean, if you look at the Dire Straits album live from Alchemy, wow. Let me see. Terry Williams. Yeah. I think it was Terry Williams. Um, who's your goat drummer? I mean, this is definitely Terry Williams was the guy I'm talking about. Wow. I mean, I have my favorite drummers, but I don't think any of them are going to be considered the GOAT. And there's certainly drummers from bands that I like that are perfect for the band. But if I had to pick, all right, Earl, you have to pick one drummer. He's the greatest drummer of all time. I would go with either Neil Peart or John Bonham. Bonham influenced pretty much every '80s metal drummer and beyond. But I also like simple drummers, like the drummer Pat Wilson from Weezer. Like he's not someone you hear greatest drummer of all time talk with, but I do enjoy him. Um, so yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. Keith Moon's great. Um, Terry Bozzio is definitely up there. Peter Criss was he was like what I was just saying. Peter Criss was is that from Chicago, Kipka? He was a great drummer for Kiss. Although ironically, he didn't really fit Kiss. Like he was a jazz guy, but just that original four just had a great, a great chemistry, and it was a perfect band for the perfect time. I personally like Eric Carr better than Peter Criss, but I was more of an '80s baby. So Eric Carr, I don't think Kiss would have survived the '80s with Ace and Peter. They just could not play that style. If you listen to some of the '80s songs with Ace and Peter on it, it's not very good. Yeah, of course, it's all subjective. I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I saw a jazz band, but when I opened up for Rob Schneider in New Orleans, he took me to some dive bar that was famous, I guess, for like jazz bands, and like it was like four old black dudes, and it's like, how are these guys not famous, man? They were fucking killing it. Yeah, Tony Thompson's one of my favorite drummers. I mean, it says a lot that he was the guy handpicked. I think in the mid '80s, at one point, Zeppelin was thinking of a reunion, and he was the guy. I think they did Live Aid together, but it was Tony Thompson and Phil Collins on the same stage. And even Phil Collins said at one point he looked over at Tony Thompson and was like, "I shouldn't be on this stage." So think about that. Um, yeah, I mean Ringo is an example. What up? What up, Tim? Of the perfect drummer for that band. I mean, could Ringo Starr playing Metallica? Probably not. But he was. Yeah, I mean, there's. I mean, and then if you include, you know, people like Steve Gadd, Buddy Rich, Gene Krupa, of course, you know, they're a whole nother level. And the bar gig went better than I thought it would, Keith. I mean, I don't like play. Yeah, Greg Bizanet. I mean, he gets a lot of shit because of how he looked, with the blonde mullet and the body glove outfits. And the drummer from Living Color was great. Was it, fuck, I forget his name, but he is a great drummer. Rod Morgenstein from Winger. I'm not saying he's the greatest drummer of all time, but like, great drummer. Um, so um, I'm trying to think of. I mean, there's so many. There's hundreds of drummers you can name. Um, I love it. That's great, Jenna. There's so many just amazing drummers from all genres. I mean, my friend Tal Wilkenfeld, when she played with Jeff Beck at 16, I think the drummer. I'm going to butcher his name, but Vinny Colaiuta, something along those lines. Kenny Aronoff. I mean, Kenny Aronoff's played on a Cinderella album. Anton Fig is a kind of a Kenny Aronoff guy, you know. So, what a life living in the hub. I mean, it doesn't suck, Rob, but I think, yeah, Dave Grohl. Yeah, I mean, Rod Morgenstein is a guy. Yeah, I mean, he's amazing. I actually had the pleasure of meeting him once. Pretty impressive. I mean, and Bozio's awesome. So, I mean, we could talk all night talking about great drummers of all time. Yeah, I mean, Don Henley, Charlie Watts is someone you never hear greatest drummer of all time, but the perfect drummer for the Rolling Stones. Steve Jordan, great drummer. I mean, and then there's a guy like Tico Torres. Am I saying he's the greatest drummer of all time? No, but like I said, perfect drummer for Bon Jovi. Bobby Blotzer from Rat, perfect drummer for Rat. Um, so, I mean, Tommy Aldridge. I mean, talk about a guy who's played with different genres of music. I mean, I think he's played with like Black Oak, Arkansas, to Whitesnake, to Ozzy, to probably 100 other people. Yeah, Max Weinberg is very underrated. You never really hear his name as great drummers, but um, I wouldn't mind Nolan. I wish you were my agent. Yeah, I mean, there are some bands who I think could be like, or some drummers who could play in pretty much any band. Like I'm gonna use an '80s metal reference. Am I saying Blas Elias is, in the discussion for great drummers of all time? No, but I mean, he's in Rat now, made his bones in Slaughter, but also played in the Blue Man Group in Vegas. Like he can play pretty much any. He's like he's not that much younger than Tommy Aldridge, but he's like the newer version of Tommy Aldridge, where he can play with anybody. Um, yeah, I mean Bozio's pretty awesome. So it's it's such a great question, greatest drummer of all time. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. Same thing with guitar players, front man, bass players, Led Zeppelin or the Beatles. I mean, me personally, So I've never played any instrument. So, all right, see you, Daryl. In terms of service violation, what did I do? Sneeze? So, it's just, music questions are, I love Jerry Reed much more than Eastbound and Down. Uh, Buckethead is a guitar player you never really. Um, oh, did it cut out? Well, I cut out because Jenna said her Wi Fi, it's either her Wi Fi or my Wi Fi. So I went to check my Wi Fi. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not sure what's wrong, but I think we've rectified the situation as far as I know. Um, we have pixelation. Yeah, I don't know. My Wi-Fi is at the highest power that it can be, but kick Turner, I don't know what that means. So I'm sure it's an insult, but sunspots. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Kick Turner. I know Amos Moses. Who sings that? I know Famous Amos, the chocolate chip cookie guy, but um, I'm out of the loop in terms of who Amos Moses is. I am. You'd think I'd like Led Zeppelin, but I guess I like more Beatles songs more. So, but Zeppelin's great. I mean, I just like their hits. I don't, but I've never really given them a full listen. I'm sure I would like other songs, but what floats my boat, are the Beatles hits. I want to hold your hand. That's a bop. Yeah, Jerry Reed, but he's much more than Eastbound and Down. Loaded up in trucking, we gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're eastbound, watch our bandit run. I mean, that's a great, great song, and there's several clips on YouTube of him doing a live version of that, and you really appreciate not just his guitar playing, but whoever is the banjo player in his team. Yeah, big win for the Kings tonight. And also, they lost Kopitar and Armia in the second period. So they basically played the rest of the game with 10 forwards. So I'm happy for my buddy Jeff Malott. Sammy Helenius got to play a little bit more. And, that was a big win against a very good Minnesota team. That's 2 wins in a row against Minnesota. Now, if they can beat San Jose Wednesday, and that won't be an easy game, but, if that's 3 in a row and then they hit the road for a bit, we'll see what happens. So, good to see the Kings kind of, they're 1 point out of first place now. They haven't played well at all, really. They win 1, they lose 2, they win 2, they lose 3. But 1 point out of first, and you're not exactly killing it. It's a good sign. And Kemper was unbelievable tonight. Just, I mean, he's the reason they won the game tonight, and he's the reason his playing is the reason why he's on Team Canada for the Olympics. So it's good to see. He might be the starter, to be honest with you. So that was a big win for the Kings tonight. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know Kick Turner. I'm not that smart, so I couldn't tell you. But welcome to the Rolling Stones or Beatles. That's a tough one. I mean, I like the Stones and the Beatles about the same. To me, it's funny that there's 2 black guys in the Rolling Stones now, and the drummer and the bass player, and the bass player's been with them like 30 fucking years. So, um, you know, that's pretty funny. Steven Adler, great drummer for Guns N' Roses. And now Frank Ferrera, the big black drummer they had for the last decade or so, a lot of people didn't like the way he played the songs, and now they have some new guy in it, and of course they had Matt Sorum before Frank, but Adler, Harrison, and McCartney. I mean, I do like that one George Harrison song. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. It's a good video. That was a real bop. But McCartney's a legend. So. Oh, really? I didn't know about that, pal. There's no black guy on the Beatles. Tiny Tenor, Liza Minnelli. I'm going to go with Peter Allen. Hey-oo, hey-oo, see, buongiorno, bonjour, Stugats. Oh, okay. Yeah, Spurgsnake in the house. No doubt people are getting sick of the Dabbleverse questions. I mean, we've got Spurg and Rudy Baga in the house. And I'm sure we have a couple of Dabbleverse voyeurs lurking and, um, you know. Oh, I don't even pay attention, Kipcast. I really don't. It's just trolls. I mean, I let the trolls talk because 99% of the time they burn out. They say one or two insults, and then when I don't, give them what they want, they just go to the next stream. If you could pick the D for Canada, would you take Dowdy over Schaefer? I personally would not. But, I mean, you can't really say that Dowdy's a bad selection. I know, Kip. I mean, what, come on, man. I mean, trolls are interesting to me because if you give them attention, they're like, I gotcha. And then if you don't give them attention, they get upset. So I actually talk to them. Connie, I don't care if you're a troll or not. You're cool, No, I'm in actually Los Angeles. You'd think I'd be in Canada given my vast knowledge of hockey, but I'm actually not. So I'm just a big hockey fan. So, yeah. Big King fan. Grew up a Ranger fan, ironically enough, because the King games in LA were not on television when I was a kid. But for whatever reason, my cable system got WOR, which was Channel 9 in New York, which televised a lot of the Ranger games. So, well, we talk about everything in here, Peachwood. Yeah, Dean Castronova, great drummer. He was also the drummer in one of the first super groups. Was that John Waite, Neil Schon from Journey? Bad English. Had a bit of a domestic violence situation a couple of years ago, but he seems to have survived that. I mean, I've seen Journey with both Steve Smith and Dean. It's tough because I love it when an OG band can stick together, but Journey might be the most dysfunctional band in the history of time. Alex Van Halen, great drummer for Van Halen, but it's weird to me that Van Halen never really does collaborations with anybody. I did not see that. That's why I'm a Patrick Laine fan. Yeah, I mean, I remember watching the Kings on TV. If you're old enough to remember that, On TV was basically a subscription-based service. And listen, in the fucking early to mid 80s, no one was subscribing to a service to watch hockey. You could have the game in your living room and people wouldn't watch it. I don't think Eddie Van Halen will ever come back. No. Yes, what's that? Don't Stop. Neil Schon stinks as a person. Great guitar player, though. When I was backstage at Journey, I'd done Zanies in Nashville, and I guess the manager of Journey was in the house. He came up to me and said, hey, you're really funny, yada, yada, yada. Do you want to go to Journey and Def Leppard tomorrow night? I'm like, fuck yeah. Gave me backstage passes, full everything. And he sees me backstage. Hey, you can go eat with the band. I'm like, I don't want to eat with the band. They don't know who I am. And then he's like, the only thing you can't do is don't go by Neil's side of the stage. You can go anywhere you want, but just don't go by there. That's reserved for his crazy wife. So, yeah, on TV, Select TV. I mean, damn, Select TV. I haven't heard that in a second. What was, oh, just like a t shirt. Skid Row, Earl is a Russian hockey player. I don't know about that. Um, yeah, that's okay. I mean, he's been injured so much. I don't think that, um, he's like a fan favorite. I mean, I know the team loves him because of his mental. Yeah, that's the Z channel. Remember the Z channel box where it's like a typewriter? Like the Z channel box kind of looked like this but thicker. Man, those were some times. The Z channel on TV, Select TV, and then HBO was like the first big channel. Any two sport hockey players. Not on like the level of like Bo Jackson. You think there would be? You think hockey and soccer would be a good fit? Maybe hockey and golf. Um, I think a hockey player wasn't Dan Quinn, but one of them I think once qualified for the U.S. Open, which is kind of impressive. Yeah, 100%, Rudy. You definitely got that remembered. Um, So hopefully I'll be in Montreal for Just for Laughs next summer. But who knows? I better get ticking because this is right around the time they start formulating the game plan, which is another reason I need the YouTube channel to blow up. Yeah, On the Loose is the one I was trying to think of. So, but yeah, see, we talk about everything in here. I'm surprised there aren't more Dabbleverse questions in here tonight. Interesting, very interesting. I think people are slowly starting to get tired of that world. No. I mean, I'm surprised they don't have a Line A shirt. I mean, the last Canadians T-shirt I had was a Donald Brashear shirt. But I mean, I'm trying to think. I remember the Z Channel box. It was about maybe this thick, maybe about a little, probably about the size of a keyboard. Maybe a little shorter than this, but much thicker, like like that thick. And it was like a shit brown color. Yeah, I mean, if Jeremiah can get on JFL, but he's a real schmoozer, so. And Steph Tolov, I mean, I followed her easy. I mean, she's very funny, but if I can follow her, I can play the fucking Just for Laughs festival. That would be. This is the first one I hit. That would be pretty cool if I could have my own show at Just for Laughs. But unfortunately, damn, that does look. Yeah, damn. I don't think I had that one, but that's kind of what the Z channel or um, the Z box looked like. So funny to me. Um, but I mean, that was back in the day. I mean, that was back when there was really no way. I mean, there's a Betamax. That was way before VCR, VHS. I mean, I remember when TiVo came out, it was the most groundbreaking idea I think I've ever, like, it was just, what, you can tape shows and watch them later? Yeah, I would say the best wrist shot. I do have a pair of Patrick Line All-Star gloves that I played in, so I ruined the value of them, but I think 14-inch Bowers. I would say the best wrist shots I've in the history of the league, I would say Joe Sakic, Peter Nedved, Wendell Clark had a great wrist shot. I mean, you just, to get your own show at JFL, you got to have a little bit of juice. Like, I've got a great voiceover agent, but I don't really have a comedy manager. But you never know. I mean, the guy who tried to get me on Gutfeld, he could get me on a late night show. I mean, that would be awesome to have the Earl Skakel, not even a dirty show, but one day it'll happen. I mean, I'm relatively known to JFL just through my roast battle appearances. But roast battle's kind of dead. I mean, um, like I don't think roast battle will ever be at JFL again. In terms of not like the Canadian roast battle will, but like I don't think you'll ever see like a tournament again. Um, yeah, I mean a lot of fun times back in the '80s watching My Bodyguard on loop. And you had to get up and watch it because there was no way to tape it. So My Bodyguard was on at 3 in the morning on the Z channel. You had to get up and watch it at 3 in the morning. So I mean, I remember once I bought a $1,000 laser disc player just because the Idol Maker wasn't out on TV yet or like cable or whatever. It was only out on Laserdisc. I bought a $1,000 Laserdisc player at Good Guys, the Beverly Connection, just so I could watch the Idol Maker. And they gave me Quiet Riot's greatest hits, just as like nobody wants this shit. I'm like, thank you, brother. Hey, did Tyler Perry get in any more trouble? I mean, that guy's out of control. Yeah, does your mom's mouth count, El Omega? See what I did there? You probably spent 10 minutes coming up with that question, and I just, inside of seconds, gotcha. So just shut up, hit the like and subscribe button, and enjoy the show, baby. I mean, you guys are out of control, man. Out of control. I mean, this is a family-friendly stream. I'm a soldier in the war on comedy, and you guys always try and come in and get me, and none of you have ever gotten me. Not one of you. So just be cool. It ain't happening. I'm too good. I'm too quick. I'm too fast. And I'm just too sweet. Well, that's more than what I spent on your reply. 1 minute to come up with that garbage. And within 1.5 seconds, I took you out. Now, I know you're a frequent visitor in here, Omega. And because you share the same last name as one of my favorite wrestlers, Kenny Omega, I'll cut you some slack. But I'll send you to Pat Dixon's stream so fast it'll make your weenie spin. Too busy looking good. Now let's see, speaking of Pat Dixon, let's see who's live right now. I believe I'm the only streamer. We're going to go about another 5 minutes, guys. Another 5 minutes. Let's see who's live right now. I think I'm the only comic to do this. Right now, we've got Pat Dixon. 187 people watching. What am I doing wrong? 27 people watching. He's got 187 people watching. We've got Ricada Law, 1,000 people watching. Wow. Love you, Earl. Thank you, Bonzo Barry. Whoa. Thank you, Bonzo Barry level member, the great and legendary Connie Lungus in the house. Yes, Butterfingers, 100%. Man down, man down. I don't think I look like Draymond Green. I mean, you should get your vision checked. We've got Keanu, 52 people watching. How on earth does this girl have double the audience I have? I mean, that makes me want to quit. If I'm speaking bluntly, that literally makes me want to quit. But I won't because I'm a fucking soldier. Scarlett Hampton, blocked by Karmic X. And addresses Matt Mead and Gino Bisconte. What's your favorite storyline in AEW? Improbi. Well, you get the fucking big one here, baby. I mean, I love my stream in here, but holy fuck. I mean, what am I doing wrong when she's got double the views I have? I mean, that literally makes me want to quit the business. I definitely, my favorite storyline right now is the storyline between Okada and Takeshita. I mean, that's been a rare storyline in AEW where you actually give a shit about the end result. It's been very well written. It's been very slow build. I personally would have had them in the finale for the Continental Classic, and I would have had Takeshita won. So you could say he's the only person to win in the same year the G1 in Japan and the Continental Classic. And I think you could really get a nice rivalry going between them. So, I mean, the U.S. roster, I can't believe Caulfield and Hudson aren't on it. I mean, that's pretty mind blowing to me. I don't know how Trocheck is still on the. I mean, I know you want some meat and potato guys, but there's no fighting in the Olympics. So I think the physical players um, are not going to be needed as much. Now it's still going to be a very physical series or tournament, but the U.S. I think is going to have goal scoring problems, and Caulfield's I think he's the number 2 goal scorer in the league. So I can't believe you would want Trocheck in over him. Hudson is like, I know they're like, well, we got Quinn Hughes already, but you got to find a spot for Hudson. So that's my only beef with the U.S. roster. Um, so, I mean, I have a condo, so really, I mean, this is my home theater. Let me show you guys what my TV looks like in the dark. I mean, that's an 85-inch TV. Now, if I had a bigger house, I've definitely thought of, a home theater podcast, voiceover booth room. But that's what I am, so yes, I have thought about it. It doesn't really make sense to have a home theater in a 2-bedroom condo. So, but, and I do have, let me show you guys this. I don't know if you could, let me take this off here. I do have surround sound there, surround sound over there, speaker right there, and another speaker right there. So I don't know if I would say this qualifies necessarily as a theater, but it's surround sound, big subwoofer down there. So I don't think my setup is going to blow anyone away, but it's nice enough for me. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely big for this space. I mean, if you look at it again, I mean, it's basically takes up the whole corner of that room with the speaker right there. It is the whole corner. So it's enough for me. It's great for sports. And let me. Well, actually, I don't want to get dinged for watching something. So. Yeah, well, when I was, this is going to be really important to Rudy Baga and TB. The people who installed my sound system was, if you remember on Pico, it's around Sepulveda and Pico, the audio store Kin Cranes, which I'm not sure what it is now, but everyone who worked there was like a fucking audiophile super nerd. So they did a very good job. I mean, it still holds up. I mean, I got the sound system pretty much when I moved in, so that was 2020, 2001. So I think I got the sound system installed 2002. Okay, we're English only in here, baby. So I see we got some last minute trolls coming in. You'd think they would learn, but they haven't. EA Sports, it's in the game. So you think they would learn, hey, check out my newest short. I just put it out today. And then check out all my shorts. You guys always ask me, and probably just super chat a very nice tip, but there's some ways you can help me out without financial motivation at all. And that's hitting the like and subscribe button. Um, just watching the videos, commenting on them. So, I see what you did there, Daryl. I mean, I'll give you this, Daryl. You tried to make it funny. But no, that would be a pedophile. Hey, so yes, thank you. Well, check out that newest short. Um, uh, Mr. Moscow Hospital, I remember you not being funny last night. You're definitely holding up your end of the bargain tonight as well, which is why I'm glad the stream is ending sooner than later. I mean, you guys, come on. I don't mind if you're trolling me, but just try and be funny. Give me something to hit off of. I mean, you know. So, Earl Skakel in the house. Let's have a great new year this year. Buddha Priest, you must have Moscow writing for you because that's as unfunny as anything he's said in the last 2 days. Come on, man. Be cool. Play it cool, man. Play it cool. And I probably will be at the Comedy Store this Saturday night. Of course, January 17th, I will be at the Punk Rock Museum headlining my first Don't Tell show in Las Vegas, Nevada. Who knows who might show up there? You might see Jakey Lee show up, Stephen Piercy, Frankie Sidoris from Slash's band. It could be a real all-timer. And I believe I'm also closing out the Jimmy Kimmel Club that night as well. So when I go into Vegas, I go hard in the paint, baby. So, is there a Discord? What Discord channel is that? I have rebuked Buddhist priests. Offers of a Discord because Discord channels scare me. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the room would be a little bit better acoustically if I had some soundproofing. But, right now, I'm going to wait until I move, till I have a really kick-ass, room and sound system and TV, whatnot. Yeah, Jakey Lee, one of my favorite guitar players. Absolutely. He just lost his mind for a little bit in the business. And, he's back. He was, I believe, the highlight of the Ozzy Osbourne's final show. And hopefully more things to come. I think he has arthritis now, so it's a little sad to see him, but he can still play very well. So, yeah, I mean, I don't want to turn my living room into a podcast studio or whatever. That's why I have this on my big vocal mic. Turn that. So, and then I obviously have the baby mics over there. I've got this mic on the rare occasion I will do a IMAX stream, but I always have problems with my IMAX streams. So, and I have very, very few. I bet you do wear Sauvage. Rumor has it that Sauvage has pheromones in them. You know what that means, Jenna. So I tried sound dampeners when I had a big voiceover audition. I put them on the floor, but I don't know. It didn't work. So we'll just be happy with what I have and take it from there. We'll go another 5 minutes, guys. We'll go to the 70-minute mark. So technically 4 minutes. And, we'll put on some mood music the last few minutes just so you guys can, have a good time. And, you can go to Pat Dixon's stream. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have some... some areas upstairs, like in my memorabilia room. There's enough room where I could put a desk in there, and that would be great. because it's got not only carpeting in there, but all the memorabilia would act as a sound buffer as well. So I might move locations in terms of this area upstairs at some point. Um, but I really only used, what is it, Molecule 01. It's not, it's a pheromone spray. It doesn't really have a scent, but I'm telling you, I've had people stop me on the street and go, "What are you wearing?" So, Molecule 01 is great. Now it's about 135 dollars a bottle, but it lasts a long time. JJ, apparently the stream looped out about 40 minutes ago, so or some kind of a glitch, but we seem to be back. Well, that's the thing. You spray it on your pulse points, and I swear to God, it sounds like I'm insane saying this, but it omits like a signal. And I've had women stop me on the street. What are you wearing? I've had men stop me on the street. I've had trans people stop me on. So it's been a pretty good purchase for me. 2 minutes, guys, left. 2 minutes. Are they OUD? Let me check them out right now. OUD. Is it a cologne for men? OUD cologne? Cologne? Let's see. OUD. Dior. So it's Dior. 330 a bottle. Polo. Who makes it? I'm seeing Dior, Polo. I'm seeing OUD for greatness. Seems like OUD cologne for men. Tom Ford. But who makes it though? It seems like a lot of colognes make it. I like John Barbados. Well, you better answer fast. You better ask fast. JJ, what's the best resolution you've seen? T2. That's um, Velveteer. Let's see what that is. What? Gravite. I must be misspelling that. Dolce & Gabbana, not bad. Rusty smells hot. Hold on, JJ. Well, hold on. Let's see. How did you spell that, Jenna? Let's see here. Vetiver. What is vetiver? I wish I had an assistant. Vetiver cologne. Essential oils. $84 a bottle. That's not bad. Fragrance.net. Are you talking about this, Jenna? Predator's the best action movie of all time. Along then with Lethal Weapon, Terminator. I'm a Commando guy. That was really one of the first action movies with humor in it. I would also say, obviously, Rambo. Okay, thank you, Jenna. Well, I'll have. So when you say OUD, what do you mean? A particular cologne? OUD. Let's enter search here. I'm on fragrance.net. Let's see. OUD. Let's see what comes up on fragrance.net. A lot of, um, oh, it's an ingredient. Tom Ford. I did like Tom Ford's vanilla. Um, let's see if Tom Ford, damn, fragrance.net, Tom Ford vanilla. Let's see if OUD, Ford vanilla. Remember, I got that Tom Ford vanilla sex. I don't know if that's for women or men. Tom Ford fucking fabulous. That's funny. That makes me want to buy it. It's skincare for the face. I could be on. No, I'm telling you, vanilla. This Tom Ford vanilla was thebomb.com, if you know what I'm saying. Um, let's see here. I mean, I could be on these sites all night. Clinique for men, rituals. I mean, there's a lot of skincare out there. Molten brown, interesting. Um, let's see here. Oh, yeah, I don't watch WWE Raw. I really don't. So, let's see. Biotherm skincare. Let's see. Biotherm skincare. I mean, there's a lot of. They have their own page here. Gold bond. I certainly don't want that shit. Let me see. Hmm. I mean, who knows? I mean, there's so much to look for. I think Fred Durst lives right down the street from me. I live in a very strange neighborhood. Fred Durst, Johnny Knoxville, I think Kid from Kid and Play lives literally right on the next street. So, I mean, West Hollywood, not necessarily known as a celebrity neighborhood in terms of people actually living here. All right, guys, we'll go to 80 minutes, and then I got to go. I've got a life to lead outside of the super chat world. I mean, I don't know. I don't see Matt Cardona doing well in WWE. I mean, he'll just get pushed aside. He'll be a jobber, um, pretty fast. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, I mean, you got to figure. I mean, Johnny Knoxville hosting Fear Factor probably checks out. Um, so um, that um, could be good. I mean, but I don't like shows like Fear Factor. I don't want to see someone eating boogers or something like. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely miss old WCW. I like even before it was WCW, Georgia Championship Wrestling, and before it was that NWA. I'm talking like Magnum TA, Nikita Koloff, and all that shit. But you know, it's very corporate now. Well, I just I don't really. Uh, the internet ruined wrestling, because I remember when Ultimate Warrior came back on Nitro, it was in Buffalo, and some guy was on a website. Hey, I just saw the Ultimate Warrior at the Buffalo airport. He's got his wrestling bag with him. It's like, oh, he's coming back tonight. That would have been a lot better if, I didn't read that a couple hours before, he came back. So, unfortunately, that's what are you going to do? I mean, I can't really do more live streams than I already do. I mean, I'm only going to live stream once a day just because, I don't really make a tremendous amount of money doing these streams. So I'm not shilling for money by saying that. I'm just saying for me, it's got to be kind of a um, effort versus reward, if you know what I'm saying. So it's not that um, I don't want to stream more, but I've been reading articles on streaming and YouTube almost if you overstream, it treats it like it's spam almost. So it kind of hurts you in the algorithm. Now I can't believe that, but um, because I had a stretch where I was streaming 3 to 4 times a day, not making much money on it, but like I said, this will get me in the algorithm for sure, and it didn't. I almost seemed to start losing views, so I'm going to stream once a day for about an hour and a half. I think that's a good amount of time, and then really concentrate on putting as many clips of my stand up as I humanly can to break the algorithm. 2 more minutes, guys. We got 2 more minutes. Yes, I am a hardcore wrestling fan. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, I'm trying to stream around the same time. I did not donate to Mickey Rourke's. I feel no sorrow for a guy like Mickey Rourke. It's like, if you can't, keep control of your money, then I'm not going to help you. I just think that it's not, no, I'm not, no. You did drugs, you partied. That's your problem, not mine. So, yeah, I mean, I've seen Mickey Rourke a lot at the gym, Equinox, when he was like literally fucking working out in his underwear and shit. So, I mean, I like Mickey Rourke, great actor, but I'm not going to support his fucking habits. Sorry, man. Just ain't going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, I mean, what can you do? It's his own fault. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I mean, the guy had the world by the balls. Great actor, good looking guy. I mean, he wasn't like a classic looking model, but kind of a good looking dude. And then he starts boxing, he wasn't a good boxer, so his face got fucked up, bad surgeries, and, just, kind of sad. But Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, that's a fact, Jack. All right, you guys. Earl Skakel, 80 minutes. We're out for tonight. Appreciate the love and support as always. And yeah, Mickey, absolutely. I mean, if you look at Jan Michael Vincent, I'm as straight as you can get. But you look at Jan Michael Vincent and Big Wednesday, that is the perfect looking man. Kind of a skinny body, but jacked at the same time. Classic face, great hair, tan. But just couldn't control his demons. And I mean, I used to see him. He asked me to buy him a beer at a King game, and he was like, "Holy fuck!" He had like one foot missing. I mean, I mean, look at my friend Jenny Wright. I mean, Jenny Wright in mid '80s was like the epitome of pretty cute, cute pretty. I call it. Not like a model like say Christy Brinkley, but fuck was she pretty in her own um, kind of nerdy way, and one of the best young actresses of the early to mid '80s. Now she hasn't acted in 20 years and lives on like a goat farm. So this business is fucking brutal. Flex Wheeler, I remember Flex Wheeler. Well, Mickey Rourke is still alive, barely. Earl Skakel, over and out.